My husband wanted a threesome for his birthday. My husband's 30th birthday was coming up, and I wanted to do something special for him. He's always a bit cagey about asking for what he wants. But this time, when I asked, he had an immediate answer. "Would you be open to a threesome?" What? He must have seen the look on my face, because he immediately went into cleanup mode. I was more than enough for him. It was just something he'd always wanted to try. It could really spice up our love life, which was already pretty great, I thought. He understood if I wasn't comfortable with it, but he really thought it could be amazing for us. He just kept laying it on. I told him I needed to think about it, and he seemed to understand. After taking a couple of days and talking to my sister, I told him that I'd be willing to try it one time and we'd see how it went. He was thrilled. He immediately started going on about this one person who he knew might be open to it. At that point, I thought to myself, if her name came immediately to mind, is there already something going on? But I dismissed the thought as nerve-induced paranoia. We negotiated some ground rules and he set up a meeting. When I got there, the first thing I noticed was how much she looked like me. He definitely had a type. We talked and she seemed pleasant enough. So we made plans for the following Saturday night. When Jenny arrived, we sat around chatting nervously and drinking wine, mostly me, and then we got to it. I was nervous, but I think it went okay. My husband paid sufficient attention to me, stuck to our rules, and seemed to have a good time. In the morning, we said goodbye and sent her on her way. But then he began asking when we could do it again. I reminded him that I'd said once. But then he asked, "Didn't you have a good time?" And the pressure started. I also noted that my hair was a little shorter in one spot, and there was a locket I couldn't find. But it wasn't a big deal. I just wanted to get back to our normal life. The next week, we were out when we ran into Jenny at the store. We got to talking, and she asked if we'd be up for a repeat. My husband said absolutely. When we left, I asked him what the hell he was doing, but he just said he thought I'd be into it. After several conversations, I gave in, and we scheduled another get-together. Subscribe for part 2.